Did Leon mention anything about robbing a bank? Nope. That's strange. Someone mentioned he said something to you. I said, I'm not a narc. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir Duvid, and Spooky Month is upon us and I want to try playing spooky games within reason. So a game that's been on my list for a long time is called Speed Dating for Ghosts, where you speed date with ghosts. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran. Oh, you're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. It has been pretty difficult. It has? Wonderful. Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Then what? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats. Oh, okay. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds, and at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? That sounds great. Can't wait. Let's do it. Neither can I. First things first, though. Let's see. Room of Palms, Room of Liars, Room of Black. Well, I like music, so let's do this one. Oh, they even give us a little drink. The Room of Liars looks a bit like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Aw. Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. Lacquered. Lacquered? Lacquered? In one corner, there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. Alright, who's my first friend? The bell rings, and a ghost appears. So am I a ghost? Aww. A ghost? Oh God. Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not that scary. No, you're not. But you're still a ghost. Well, when I was alive, I was so scared of ghosts. It started when I was little. A movie I saw. I pushed my bed against the wall. I told my mom it was so I wouldn't fall out. I couldn't sleep unless my back was against that wall. Aww. Why were you scared, baby? I'd picture the worst ghosts, devils, dark entities, hateful things floating in the dark, hiding in mirrors, watching, standing behind me. And now I learned they were there. Everyone who told me that there was nothing to be afraid of, they were wrong. Ghosts are real, and I am one. Aw, it's not so bad, baby. It's not so bad, sweetheart. For you, maybe. I'd rather not become what I fear. You can be anything you want. Anxiety. I'm a spirit of anxiety. I might want to be anything else, but that's what I am. What about you? Are you afraid of ghosts? Nope. Well, yeah, not anymore. What changed? I found things to like. I want to find things to like. Every time I think I'm happy, even for a second, The anxiety knocks. Aww. Saying, I'm back from my break. Aww. Did you miss me? Ah! The bell rings. Aww. Oh. That was just the bell. Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. Oh, poor baby. He is literally made of anxiety. Another ghost appears. Hey, Bloody. Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. The name's Spooky Peter. Hi, Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Dust spills from the brim. How do you do? I do? Okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like, maybe you're scared. Like, maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell. Aw, Spooky Peter. You definitely are spooky, or I'm not scared of you. Don't be lying to me. No, at first I thought you were a plague doctor, buddy. I can tell when someone's lying. You've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. Ugh. Since the Black Death took me in 65. 1665. Hold on, sir. Let me just pull out my ghost phone. Don't you mean the 1300s? I got 1347. I thought the plague was earlier. The Black Death comes in waves. Lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it. The second the chills started. I was dead in days. Last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell when it was me. The top hat, the fear, all hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. You're indeed Spooky Peter. I try my best. Do you? Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. Are you offering me a job, Spooky Peter? Teach me your spooky ways! Now. Spooky Peter just doesn't teach anybody. A rock has potential. Before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? I turn milk into worms. I make unplugged stereos blast music. I can pull my face off. I like music, so I can make unplugged stereos blast Hatsune Miku. You saw that in the pictures. These new conveniences, stereos and microwave ovens. They're fun to play with, but they can be explained. Bad wiring and faulty tubes, yeah, I guess. However, if you've already spooked someone, a microwave turning on will get 'em good. So how's that for a lesson? Yeah, I guess you gotta do, like, the traditional stuff and then move on to the electric appliances. What else you got? Slow down there, bedsheet. Learning to spook 'em takes time. If a legendary spookin' is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookin' is in the details. Aww, Spooky Peter, teach me your secrets! The bell rings. The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing ya when I come back around. I think you can get hooked. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. I think you can, like, the same ghost can come back around. I think they even might remember what you say to them. Who's my new friend? Another ghost appears. Aw, are you a are you a shark? Wanna make some money? Excuse me? We're dead. Do we have ghost monies? Do you want to make some money? Dollar bills, cashola, you know, the stuff. I understand. How though? Not so fast. Let me feel this out first. You could be a narc. What is going on here? I'm not a narc. I'm not. That's exactly what narcs say. Look at this face. I'm just fooling. No narc would dress like that. Do ghosts even need money? Technically, no. We don't buy things. But money buys something else now. Favors with the breathers. Oh yeah. Influence. Information. The living always want the money. The living buy plenty. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge. You rob banks. You rob banks? Banks. Financial institutions. Cash condos. You know, the joints. How do you propose we do this? We're ghosts, aren't we? The problem with robbing banks? People see the robbers, but you can't see a ghostie. My dear, how do you hold the money? We can walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. I can't believe I'm humoring you. You know it'll be a good time. We might get money out of it. And what are the consequences? Yeah, what would the consequences be? Are the cops gonna arrest a ghost? Unless there's ghost cops. No, they are not. Alright, no, I'm not gonna do this. No, that sounds far-fetched and weird. We're ghosts. We gotta be spooking now. We can't go back to the old life of robbing banks. We gotta worry about being scary and terrifying. I'm still not convinced. No. When you signed up for this, what were you looking for? A spooky book club? A napping partner? Yes. Me? I want excitement. What's more exciting than robbing a bank? As a ghost! Who else can offer that kind of fun? Nobody but Leon. Not interested. Then we're done here. No, that's far too silly, Leon. Bye. Bye, Leon. That was weird. How? We're incorporeal. We can't hold the monies. The second round begins. Aww. The other ghosts? Holy, they were awful. Leon's just a creep. And Spooky Peter? That name is earned. Oof. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Gail. Sorry. Leon's a piece of work. No need to be sorry, baby. No need. Sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me, and social situations are tough. This one especially. Spooky Peter has been around. I think he's actually just dust. My rule, never trust anyone who wears a hat. Okay. The stuff he said to me. The hairs behind your neck know me. Ooh, that's a good one. It's best to hide in the corner of their eye. Oh, because he doesn't like ghosts, and Spooky Peter is like a quintessential ghost. Oh, he's what I was afraid of as a kid. He said he's been in books. I believe it. The man's almost theatrical. I like him. Reminds me of a character actor playing the devil on stage. He made an impression on me. I like him. That's scary. You're scaring me. Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
I'd steer clear of him if I were you.
Are your speed dates going well then?
At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean.
Long live the new flesh. Is that a line from the movie? I haven't seen Videodrome yet.
You know it. Sometimes I feel like a VCR. Obsolete. Out of date. No new stories to tell.
Hey, old stories are great. I still have my VCR, and by that I mean I have DVD versions of the VHSs I used to have.
Nice. I love meeting fellow fans of dead media. So, do you want to hear how I died?
Yes, or if you want to talk about it.
Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies, working my way towards a PhD. In debt, always pretty sad. I had good friends, though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. Aww. I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going? I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box, under 6 feet of dirt.
Aww. Wait, they buried you alive? How did you drown?
I was actually dead, don't worry. But I sure didn't know that at first. I didn't know where I was. I fell right through my coffin, through my own body. Down, 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 into the bedrock. It was so dark.
Aw, what did you do?
I seized up. That actually stopped me from falling. When I freaked out, it was like my whole body became corporeal. Not flesh, just like, you know how if you concentrate, you can still pick up objects? Like that. Except I was the object, and the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there, stuck in solid rock.
Oh, baby. How did you get out?
I pulled myself up, away from the heat below, sort of clawed my way to the surface, through the earth. I felt the rock moving through me. Drowning wasn't as bad as that. Listen, I'm sorry I've been such a downer. I promise I'm not always like this. I was thinking, maybe we could go out sometime.
Oh, Spooky Peter. Spooky Peter, you're gonna have to top this. You're gonna have to top this, because I want to take out Kyo.
Somewhere quieter, maybe. With fewer loud bells and Spooky Peters.
You know what? I'd like that.
Yay! I can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself. Sorry.
Aw, Spooky Peter, you can't beat that. You can't beat that, Spooky Peter.
See you after we're done.
Can't beat that, Spooky Peter. I'm sorry. I think I'm ended up with Kyo. Sorry. My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? I want to know it all. I want to know all your secrets, Spooky Peter. In time, a truly spooky ghost requires one thing above all else. Patience. Yeah, I guess. How do you scare Spooky Peter? Or how do you scare people, Spooky Peter? Lots of ways. In older days, it was cracks in the window. the slamming of doors. With electricity came flickering lights. Those were pedestrian. Over the ages, I learned if you want to spook 'em good, you must be memorable. You need what my contemporaries call an angle. So, what do you do now? My method is to be a presence, an entity people feel, but can't quite see, and most surely fear. You stay away from my little Keo. I'm that looming shadow. When your back is turned in the dark, as you scramble to find the light, ever get that feeling? Yeah, I do, and I flirt with it. I aggressively and uncomfortably flirt with it. I don't know, it makes me feel better. To make whatever's in the corner of my room feel uncomfortable. And hey, if it doesn't feel uncomfortable, I might get a new friend like Spooky Peter. When you're seeing to your necessaries, shampoo in your hair, eyes shut, that something's there.
Spooky Peter, you wouldn't.
About to getcha? That's me. You made this weird, Spooky Peter. Why, though? The rain falls, bad things happen to good people. I'm why. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. Are you okay? Pay the rattle no mind. I died with it. It stays with me. You ever been in the mirror world? What's that? The place beyond this, but the same as this. You've seen it, but always looking in. The bell rings. If you fancy another lesson, come on by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. If I find the time. Tarry all you want. I've got patience like I've got time. I can wait forever. Oh no, do I gotta hang out with, what's his face again?
I need to ask you a few questions about Leon.
Uh-oh.
Did Leon mention anything about robbing a bank?
I ain't no narc. Nope.
Oh, that's strange. Someone mentioned he said something to you.
I said I'm not a narc.
I'm sorry to bother you. I just don't like the idea of ghosts like Leon hijacking my event. This isn't some criminal career fair. Thank you again for participating in this. Ghosts like you make it worthwhile.
Where is Keo? Where's Keo? Where's Keo? Where's Keo? It's safe to say that Leon's out of the running. Where's Keo? Where's Keo? Come on, Keo. We're hitting the town. We're painting the town red. We're gonna sit down and watch Labyrinth. We're gonna watch movies from the 80s. In fact, let's watch Videodome, because I haven't seen it yet. You meet Keo the next day, waiting on the street as you approach, looking nervous. Aww, aww. Are those some noise-canceling headphones, baby? Aww.
I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
Don't worry so much.
What?
I said don't worry.
Hold on a second. Let me take off these headphones. That's better. So, what were you saying?
Yeah, I'm just excited.
Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm worried the place we're going is boring. It's pretty much, well, the middle of nowhere. Not literally. I know, 'cause we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere could mean something weird. Just come with me.
You got it, baby. Keo takes you to the woods, deep into the trees, far away from any paved roads.
Did you know I make greeting cards? For ghosts to give to other ghosts. Happy anniversary of your tragic end. I'm happy for your loss. Oh, that sort of thing. It's just a hobby.
You stop at a particularly barren patch of prairie land. Everything is frozen over. The few clusters of trees are stripped of their leaves, with branches like bony hands. Aw. Squat birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake. Ooh. While a dry, biting wind blows through.
Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. I watch the birds. I listen to music. There aren't many souls here, just the birds and the wind.
I see why you like it. It's nice.
I can be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me it's okay to be sad sometimes.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah. It's exhausting to worry like I do.
I have a top 20 saddest songs around here where I talk about a playlist I specifically have for sad songs to make me cry. So if you'd like to watch that video, hopefully I remember to put it somewhere in the video, in the description or something. I don't know.
It's exhausting to worry like I do. But I'd rather embrace my sadness than just ignore it. Sadness is a real thing. As real as we are anyway. So I embrace it.
Aww. Keo looks out into the frozen lake.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Keo leads you away from the lake towards a pocket of trees. Hidden among the poplars and pines is an old house. The wood is gray and brittle. The roof collapsed long ago. This house is a tiny thing. When it was standing, it had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotted through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood-burning stove is rusted through. There's not much else.
An entire family lived here. Kids were born here. People died here. And then it was abandoned. Left to fall apart. Lost among the trees. Now it's my home.
Aw, love what you've done with it.
I would never change a thing. It's perfect.
Keo leads you back out into the cold. Back to the edge of the frozen lake.
This is as far as I will ever go now. And you know what? That's fine.
Aww. Everything's fine. Aww. That's sweet. That's really sweet. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's sweet. I like that. I really like this game. This has been in my list for like a year or two. So let me know if you would like to see me play more of this game, either for Spooky Month or for any old time. Heck, I'll play this on Christmas. And if you have any thoughts about Leon, Spooky Peter, or Sweet Kyo, I'd like to hear what you think in the comments. Have you encountered these ghosts before? But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, have a great night, and remember, there is always hope.